Your information station, WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us in this segment, I've got Crystal Baker, and Crystal is the board president for the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. I've got Amy Sparks and Carson Cole, and they're with the Kimmerer Village Foundation. To the three of you, good morning. How are we today?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I heard a how are you in there. I don't get that too often. Yeah. Well, thank you. I am doing well on this end. Glad to have you guys in. We're going to start with Crystal here today. And as you brought to me a lot over the last couple months, new members. Let's start there again today. Who is new to the chamber?
We're continuing to get new members in every day, which is fantastic. We have three of them to talk about today. The first one is OEO Energy Solutions. It is an Ameren, Illinois trade ally that helps commercial and industrial customers secure utility rebates and free products for energy efficient upgrades, especially for LED lighting projects. OEO, named a top trade ally by Ameren in Illinois in 2024, works with businesses to lower their energy costs. Keep an eye out on our weekly newsletter for more information or visit their website at www.oeo.com. The second one, really excited about this. I know April with the chamber got to do a tasting menu with this, but Sugar Daddy's Pub is a new restaurant and pub just off the square in Taylorville, opening very soon. Owners David and Maria have completely remodeled the former Cork and Keg building, transferring it with a fresh new look. The pub features a brand new interior, a large outdoor patio, and a performance area. Its menu will focus on smoked barbecue, prepared fresh daily. So find them on Google and on their Facebook at Sugar Daddy's Pub.
Okay.
April was raving over how delicious it was. So I'm looking forward to trying it too.
Sure.
And then the third one would be Nicole Helm with Edward Jones. She's an Edward Jones financial advisor located in Taylorville. She works to understand her clients' financial goals and assists with various services, including retirement planning, saving for college, and protecting clients' financial future. Her office is located at 104 West Market Street on the Taylorville Square.
Okay, so OEO Energy Solutions, then Sugar Daddy Pub. I kind of want to ask you where that name comes from, and then Nicole Helm with Edward Jones as well.
That is correct.
Okay, so the Sugar Daddy Pub. Now, April got the tasting, you did not.
Yeah.
But do you have any idea of when that might be coming out?
They actually were going to try opening this week, and I think hopefully maybe next week. So I know something happened this week. They had to pause it a little bit, but next week, hopefully.
Okay.
Be great. Right before Chile Fest would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
so,
draw the business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or draw to the business at least. Anything else on your new members?
No, we're just excited that people keep joining the chamber, and we're here to help them any way we can.
Do you know roughly where you're at now with members?
Oh, goodness, I do not.
Because it feels like in the last...
we keep getting like several a week, so it's growing fast.
It is growing fast. So chamber news-wise, obviously new members is news, but what else do you have chamber news-wise?
We just want to remind everyone that the chamber is not just the Taylorville Chamber. It is the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and we serve the entire Christian County area as a whole and extended areas. So we would love to invite all businesses in and around Taylorville to look at the Chamber of Commerce, the improvements and advancements we have made over the last few months, and see how our membership can benefit them and their businesses, as well as the Greater Taylorville area as a whole.
Okay. Important to remember that it's not just Taylorville, although sometimes it might feel that way. Just keep in mind it's not. We serve,
all of Christian County.
Okay.
An extended area outside of that.
So for you as well, in terms of the business after hours, is that a way for you maybe to kind of invite some of these people from around the area?
Absolutely. Yeah. And our last one was a huge success. So last week we had the CEO class of Christian County hosted their very first business after hours with the chamber. It was a very unique experience. We had our biggest attendance yet. And I just want to say that program, that CEO program for our community is phenomenal. It teaches those kids how to speak well, shake hands. They get to tour all kinds of different businesses. That business after hours gave the community members and the students time to interact, ask questions, learn more about it. It was really, really good.
That's what it's all about for CEO, is the networking and, building those relationships. And so it really kind of is a perfect deal between the two. But you had the highest attendance of any.
They put on a very, very good business after hours. It was unique. They separated us all into different groups and kind of made it fun like a game. It was really cool.
Neil did a good job, and so did the CEO class.
They sure did.
Okay.
Our next one, everyone plan to attend our next business after hours, which is Falling for Locals, hosted by Wright's Furniture here in Taylorville on October 16th, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. We're looking forward to touring the facility and learning about their custom furniture creation system that was recently used by April, our interim operations coordinator, and she reports that she loves her custom design pieces. So something really cool to check out. Support your local businesses. Come join us on October 16th and see what Wright's Furniture has to offer.
A lot of history behind Wright's Furniture that I was not aware of, and they obviously have locations outside of Taylorville too.
They sure do.
Kind of going back to that chamber news, making sure that we know it's the Greater Taylorville Chamber of
Correct.
Commerce. You got something big coming up this weekend, though, or
Next weekend. Chili Fest.
Jumping the gun, aren't I? What about Chili Fest?
We need one more week to prepare.
I can imagine.
So Chili Fest, we want to thank our sponsors. So thank you to our ghost sponsor, Sparklight, Habanero site sponsors, Illinois Beef Association, Red Door Spice Company, Taylorville Township, Lily Signs, and Invenergy, along with all of our sponsors who help bring together the 40th anniversary of Chili Fest. You can check out our Facebook page, the Chili Fest page, and our website to see all of our our event sponsors. Opening ceremonies will begin on 9 a.m. Saturday, October 4th, and festivities will continue until 6 p.m. that evening. Then on Sunday, it starts at 10 a.m. and will continue to 5 p.m. People's Choice voting for chili pepper pageant's been well underway on the Facebook page. You can check that out. We're excited to invite new and veteran chili cooks to the Chillinois and Central State Chili Cook-Off Competition. Chili judge signups have opened and can be found on our Facebook page and the Taylorville Chili Fest page.
Me, hopefully. Maybe.
You're gonna judge some of the chili?
I don't know how. The problem is I haven't known how, and I would really like to do so.
I think it just does some taste testing, and then you write down how you think.
You tell me how I can do that, and we'll make it happen.
We have over 10 live performances, chili pepper pageant, Kids Zone with free activities and events, and of course our Chili Fest chili made at Chili Fest during the Chili Fest with our secret recipes. So something for everyone. We would love to invite you to come check it out October 4th and 5th.
10 live performances, all of which are going to be on that kind of main stage on the south side of the square?
I think we mix them up into the south and the north.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So a little bit all around the entire square.
Okay. Chili Fest wise, obviously that is a big focus for you guys year long.
Yes,
but this being the 41st, right?
40th.
40th on the
40th.
dot.
Big 40.
Big 40. So that is a big marker as well. And this year, I know that you had like a record number of vendors already signed up. You're doing very well in terms of just it continues to grow.
They're still continuing to come in, so it's going very well. We work until the very last minute, and then Saturday morning it's on.
Well, we will see you out there. And anything else when it comes to Chili Fest before we turn it over to Kimmerer Village?
Just please come join us. Bring your family. Tell your friends about it. Come from different cities. It's a really cool thing to check out. I think you'll really enjoy it. So yeah, I'd like to hand it over now to our special guests.
Sure. Saturday and Sunday of next weekend. Don't let me jump the gun. Next weekend with Chili Fest. Well, joining us here today, we also have Amy Sparks and Carson Cole, and they're with the Kimmerer Village Foundation. We're going to start with Carson here a little bit to tell us just about Kimmerer Village as a whole. What can you tell us?
So we opened originally in 1914 as Kimmerer Orphans Home, but today we are known as Kimmerer Village, a Presbyterian child care agency. We offer specialized programs for our residents as well as community-based programs that are actually open to the public as well.
Okay. So for you, Carson, now that you're kind of getting into the swing of things, you're starting to learn a little bit about those programs and things like that.
Yes.
We'll turn it over to Amy to talk about some of those specialized programs, though I don't want to put you on the spot. So for you, Amy, those specialized programs, what can you tell us about them on the kind of a deep dive on them?
Well, we offer specialized programs for the children in our services. We also offer community-based programs. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the specialized programs. We have residential treatment for about 20 to 25 children at any given time. They're ages 12 through 18, and they live on our campus and receive therapy while they're living there. They go to school there and everything right on our campus. We also offer therapeutic recreation, which can be sports, it can be music, playing instruments, doing art, gardening. We also have the Illinois Interagency Athletic Association headquarters is based on our campus, and children are able to play in sports against other organizations like Kimmerer Village all over Illinois. we offer foster care and adoption services where we oversee foster care for approximately 100 to 150 children currently in foster care homes throughout surrounding communities. We have specialized equine therapy, which is on our campus as well. And children get to work with the horses. Sometimes they ride them, sometimes they lead them around, brush them, groom them. But the therapy with equine involvement improves children's confidence, perseverance, teaches them all sorts of things. There's a whole gamut of scientific things that go with it as well.
Yeah. Well, I got one quick question for you here. For that IIAA, the Illinois Interagency Athletic Association, you quickly mentioned the HQ is at Kimmerer Village for that?
It is.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
I knew that you guys were a part of this, but I didn't realize that you were headquartering and kind of helping administer this whole deal.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Very interesting. You mentioned 100 to 150 kids right now in the foster care adoption services program as well. Obviously, that fluctuates a little bit as kids come in and kids go out.
Yes.
Which is our ultimate goal. And then that specialized equine therapy, that's also offered to the community as well. And I know we're going to touch on that in just one moment. But for you, Amy, is there anything else that you can tell us about the specialized programs before we take a break?
No, I don't think so.
Just fine by me. That is Amy Sparks with the Kimmerer Village Foundation. We've got Carson Cole as well with the Kimmerer Village Foundation, and Crystal Baker, board president for the GTCC, here on the WTIM Morning Show. We'll be right back for our bi-weekly chamber chat and more on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Care Center, caring for our community for over 50 years.
Thank you for listening to EIU Football on these Panther Radio Network stations. WMKR, Genuine Country, 94.3 Pana, Taylorville. WTIM, the Big 870, 96.1, 107.5, 107.9 FM, Taylorville. And WHOW, the Big 1520, 92.3 and 106.5 FM, Clinton. Our next broadcast will be Saturday, September 6th as the Panthers travel to Indiana State. Kickoff at 12 with the pregame at 11:30 right here on the EIU Panther Radio Network.
If you're 40 and over, you'll recognize these artists by their first names. Frank, Dean, Sammy, Andy, Nat, Diana, Michael. Well, here's the big news. You can now hear Central Illinois' largest music library with over 3,500 songs on air and online at 965thechill.com. Tune in on the FM dial in Christian County and on your computer or smartphone. Hear these great artists and many more 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 965thechill.com.
Hi, this is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. Find out about all the products and services we provide by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Beat Old Man Winter. Get on the waiting list now at Taylorville Estates Assisted Living at 705 South Houston. Stop shoveling snow and enjoy life. Click their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And we're back with the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station. And it's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, we have Crystal Baker, Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce Board President, and Amy Sparks and Carson Cole with the Kimmer Village Foundation. We just heard about specialized programs. Now we want to turn to some of those community-based programs. Carson, what can you tell us about what that includes?
So we have quite a few community-based programs. So one of our big ones is Camp Carew, which is our Christian summer camp for children kindergarten through 12th grade, and it's located near Carbondale, Illinois. It's actually in Makanda, Illinois, but near Carbondale. And then we have our RIDE program, which is open to any children ages 3 through 17 that could benefit from equine therapy, as well as our Horses and Heroes program, which is just open for children with developmental delays. We then also have our Assumption Community Child Care Center, which is newly opened in the last couple of months. And they're actually currently accepting children. They have availability in the 15 to 24 month room, the 2 to 4 year room, and the 3 to 5 year room.
Okay. So let's start with Camp Carew real quickly. Christian summer camp, but it's not limited to children that are Christian children, or is it? Are we hoping that? What's that look like?
I think that it's basically whoever wants to go to camp, and then if something comes out of it that is good for them, then that's great as well.
Sure thing. So I just wanted to make sure that sometimes when you put that there, folks just immediately, oh, well, I'm not there. So don't do that. Equine Ride Program, the RIDE program. I will not make you regurgitate exactly what that means, because as I understand it, the acronym is not just 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
But that RIDE program open to 3-year-olds up to 17 that could benefit from it. Now, is that somebody needing a physician's referral for that? Is there anything that's needed to actually say, yes, the benefit is there?
Nope. So basically anybody that wants to come out and learn more about riding our horses and can benefit from the program.
Okay. And the best person to get in contact with that would be?
Amber Miller.
Amber Miller.
At Kimmer.
Okay. Amber Miller would be the best individual to get a hold of. You mentioned that Horses and Heroes program as well. Now, that is for developmentally disabled children.
Yes.
Now, that would probably require a physician's referral, I would assume.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
I hope so. I hope I'm not just putting words out there that aren't true. But that Horses and Heroes program, the biggest thing, though, is that Assumption Community Child Care Center. I do want to touch on that a little bit because it is so new. Why was it so important to have a child care center, not only in Assumption, but just for the area itself?
So that's something that they noticed in the area of Assumption. There wasn't really anything like that around. And that was something that was needed for local parents that didn't have anywhere for their children to go, and they were needing to figure out different ways. So they just decided that was the perfect community for it.
Okay. And I think it's needed across Christian County. So obviously Assumption would fall under that umbrella as well. Amy, let's turn to you. There's a lot to find out about, as we touched on, with specialized programs, community-based programs. How can I find out more?
Well, there's lots of ways you can find out more, but specifically, we offer in-person tours, and we also offer virtual tours. So if you'd like to schedule a tour, you can contact our office and we'll schedule that. And if you want to do it virtually, we can do that. So if your group or organization meets on Tuesday mornings at 10 o'clock, we'll just schedule your time for that time. One of us will walk around campus and give you a tour via Zoom or FaceTime or whatever works best for you. And we'll be able to answer any of your questions. And it really is a one-on-one personalized thing. It's not just watch a video.
Okay. And I'm sure people appreciate that.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of Carson, some other ways that you guys find yourselves being involved in the community, what can you tell us?
So we also offer speaking engagements. So it's kind of similar to a virtual tour, I guess, of what you get out of it. But speaking engagements would be for more local area churches or small groups, anything like that. If you meet on a Wednesday evening, we could come and talk to your group just to learn more about Kimmer. But then we actually also have some job openings for residential techs, and you can find out more on our website, which is www.kimmervillage.org, and you just visit the Join Our Team tab.
Gotcha. I do want to leave time for you, Amy, here. Christmas wish lists. What can you tell us with just a short amount of time?
Okay, so we have around 150 Christmas wish lists that we are passing out to generous people in our local communities. If you want to get a wish list and shop for one of our kids, call our office, 217-226-2130, and we will hook you up with a child's wish list.
We'll make it happen. Board President Crystal Baker of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, Amy Sparks, and Carson Cole with the Kimmerer Village Foundation. To the three of you, thank you. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville. 107.5 FM Shelbyville. 107.9 FM Pena Nokomis.